So we need to help education move and understand that there's going to be new things that come along. If students don't find the education they're getting from schools to be relevant, robust, helps them, they'll go find something different to do, right?
It is very engaging, quite different from what we as teachers used to be, because usually when we go to meetings or conference, we usually go into a very boring and strict mode. Alright, and then everything must be structured, and there is no laughing here and there. There is no sharing. We all sit in rows. The most important thing that we learn today is collaborating, interaction.
Problem solving was this year's #1. The #1 thing they wanted youth to graduate with was problem solving ability. We also need to make sure that we're working with also public partnerships. So Google would be like a public partnership. We also want to make sure that we're working with the ministries of education. We want to make sure we're working together for a common reason. And this is a big model, an example of how we're doing that today.
Dengan pelajar kita kena jadi macam mereka juga, untuk dampingi, untuk lebih kenal lebih rapat, lebih erat untuk mengetahui apa yang sebenarnya masalah mereka.
Who is your favorite teacher?
It was my chemistry teacher because she was very passionate about teaching and she genuinely cared about the students.
Opens my eyes especially on how to help me to focus more on my students' problems and help me to try to find solutions to overcome the problems.
Hidayah tak semestinya kita dapat straight A ke apa. Maksud dia daripada kita berubah daripada macam sekarang kita malas, kita jadi rajin. Itu pun sebenarnya kejayaan juga.
Focus, okay, certain issues, and then we think and try to come up with solutions.
From this session with the business sectors, I think we should do more, not just Google. I think there are many business sectors in Malaysia that are currently evolving in their way of doing things. Teachers need to know that this is the reality now. This is what is happening. And then when they know that they need to change, eventually they will change their way of teaching.
What we want to do is we want to make sure students are going into school wanting to go to school. We want teachers to go to school. We want principals to stay in school. We want to make sure we're working together for a common reason. And this is a big model, an example of how we're doing that today.